Hi, I'm going to read for Taurus. Ooh, what jumped out? Oh, King of Wands, the entrepreneur. This jumped out. Sometimes we call this, well, this guy is the entrepreneur. He's like the Steve Jobs. The guy who creates things in his garage. That kind of energy. Okay, for you, Taurus. Putting this down as the significator card. And, as you will notice, I'm wearing a crown. Just sort of happened that way. I was going to read outside, but unfortunately the frogs are croaking so loud that they were croaking louder than I was croaking. So here we are. I will be doing a 4-card spread for you, Taurus, mid-month. This is the mid-month reading. Unfortunately, Ava and I got, believe it or not, locked out of our own channel. And we just got back in, and so we're uploading everything at the same time. She's uploading May, and I'm uploading mid-month readings. So there you go. All right, let's see what's coming up for you. I'm feeling that I should shuffle one more time. Spirit says one more time, and I'm going to do that. Can't wait to see what comes up for you. I'm going to do a 4-card spread. Please check also your rising and your moon signs, because this mid-month reading will be more specific, and I will listen to what Spirit has to say and translate that directly to you. And so if it does not resonate with you, and it will not resonate, the messaging for all of our Tauruses, please check your rising and check your moon signs. Those will be posted at Astro Danced. You can go to Astro Danced in the link below. I'm trying to readjust. Here we go. There's my crown. Is that hilarious? It kind of works. Okay. I'm the Tarot Queen. All right, here we go. First card for you to come up. I kind of want to read this upright. I really do, but it is in the inverse. So this is the Empress. She's so beautiful. And sometimes this card actually is better in the inverse, because this is a card of fertility. It can be a card of pregnancy. As you can see, the Empress leans against a pregnancy pillow. She wears the 12 stars of the zodiac upon her lovely head. Her dress is covered in pomegranates. Why pomegranates? Because the pomegranate has more seeds in one fruit than any other fruit. There's wheat growing at her feet, and as we all know, wheat was seen as currency. Back in the day, before there was money, there was wheat. There were banks and banks of wheat guarded by the Romans. Wow, all that said, we do have this lovely lady reversed. And so, Taurus, if you're trying to get pregnant this month, the most mundane way to read this card is to say that pregnancy doesn't look as if it is in your future. This month could be a good thing for many of our Taurus ladies, females. This card also speaks to not only to birthing human babies, but to birthing creative projects. It could mean that there's a delay. It's almost as if the project is overdue. There's a delay in gestation. And you could have a feeling that, hey, this should have already happened, and it hasn't happened yet, and I've been waiting, I've waited 9 months, and now we're into 10 months. When is this creative project going to come to light? That is one possibility. This card can also point to the fact that someone around you who you have worshipped in the past, a female, usually a mother, she's sort of fallen off her pedestal a little bit, and you're seeing her in a different light. Maybe you're seeing some cracks. This is a goddess. This is Aphrodite sculpted out of the finest marble in the upright. In the reverse, you see some cracks. Sometimes we call this the bad mama card. Well, let's see what else is going on for you. It's an interesting reading. Okay. We have the Two of Wands. That's interesting. Huh. Okay, so in your challenge position, you're trying to make a decision, and okay, this makes sense. And so it could be that you're making a decision based on, some of it has to do with a woman at this point who is, maybe you've had a relationship with her, or you're not feeling as if you're being worshipped the way you would like to. It can also point to a change in hormones and the ability to procreate, the ability to see someone as a goddess. It's a card of sensuality. This card can point to fantastic sex even. But that's sort of off the table at this point. It feels as if it's not moved maybe in the direction that you had hoped that relationship would move in, and now you're making other choices. And so you're moving away from this love relationship that didn't quite come to pass, this situation. Either someone didn't worship you the way you feel you should be worshipped, or you're not seeing someone in the way you had hoped within a love relationship. That said, they're not as sexy as you'd hoped, Taurus. Or she's just a biatch, okay? Well, now you have some choices to make. And that doesn't mean that you're leaving this person or this project or this possibility. It only means, and people can be projects, but it only means that you're out there looking at your options. And you're out there looking at the entire world. You might even be looking at an opportunity overseas, but certainly an opportunity that requires Google Maps. That's your challenge, to figure that out, to sort through really where you want to go. And you've gotten one project, one career move, you've got something that you've already done and accomplished, and you're going to take that out into the world. But where in the world are you going to take that? The next card, in the position of surprise, is the Five of Pentacles, and I love this card. This is a great card. And you're getting wands, Taurus. So this is just like back and forth, hey, why'd you do that? Or why don't you hang your clothes up? Or why'd you squeeze the toothpaste in the middle? This is benign bickering. I'm going to say that within this reading, it could be very much why this person, this Empress is in the reverse this month. You may be experiencing some of this around the house, just like this two, you know, I always call it the two kids in the backseat of the car. Mom, she pinched me. And Dad, he's taking up too much space. You know, that kind of stuff. It's just silly. It's nothing to really worry about as long as you don't allow it to become a bigger issue than it really is. And you really should try to get on the same page with your loved one and find out exactly what their problem is, because this ain't it. This backbiting, bickering, you know, kind of taking a piece out of you, that's not the problem. The problem is bigger than that. And last but not least, what do we have? Oh, we have the Eight of Pentacles. And I'm looking at this entire reading for you, Taurus. So the question is, at the end of the month, and Spirit's going to ask you this, who are you doing stuff for? You or other people? How are you going to make your money? It's going to be kind of boring if you're doing it because somebody else wants you to do it. The Eight of Pentacles is all about creating and becoming an apprentice of any job, any skill, anything that will allow you to create a living. This card requires attention, focus, commitment, because you must learn along the way. It's very detail oriented. It's almost as if you're working on an assembly line. And as each project goes through, you are learning something completely new. And this is how you will achieve financial stability and create your heart's desire. Even a family legacy. However, if this is in the reverse, you're not paying attention to detail. And you're questioning who you're doing this for. And I see that this Five of Wands may have you distracted, this sort of nitpicking, and maybe even this is your way of rebelling, just not getting with the program, whatever the program may be, because there's a program right now, but you're just not getting on board. Not in a ugly way, but you're just kind of causing a little chaos here and there. I see that. It looks as if in this reading, because we have this King of Wands who came up strongly as a significator in the beginning, that there's a side of you that is confident and knows exactly who you are and where you want to go. But there are some dissenters within the group, and they could take you off your game. They could have you doing things without purpose, and you might do them just to keep them quiet. I'm hearing that loud and clear. Make sure that whatever road you choose this month, and this is just work-related decision stuff, this is stuff that will move you forward. make good choices in that whatever you do, whatever you're working on, make sure that you're doing it for yourself, that it fits in with your plan, and that you pay attention. And once you figure out what it is you want to do, others will get on the same page with you. You just have to know what it is you want to do. Just once you have that sorted out and you know which direction you're going in, others will follow you. They will get on the same page and they'll stop bugging you and nagging you. And you'll be able to turn this card around and work. You'll be able to work more efficiently toward your goal, toward your end game. And those things need to be accomplished, I would say, pretty quickly by the end of the month. There are quite a few things that you need to accomplish, and you need to pay attention to these things. So don't waste time, and don't let these other people distract you. There's a big, wide world out there that you're about to embark upon. You may have to leave a creative project or a hope, a dream, someone who was a hope or dream, maybe a project that you had hoped would come to fruition is delayed, and you can't worry about that. Whatever that is, if that project is a beautiful woman, or if that project is you becoming a mother, or if that project is giving birth to some creative idea, that may have to go on hold for a little while until you can work through some of these other issues and make this choice, decide which direction that you're going to go in, and start moving in that direction, getting these things done. Each one of these pentacles represents some thing, be it a paper, be it a email, be it a application, whatever it is you need to do, whatever it is you need to line up. These things are going down the assembly line. You can do it. You've got the ability, and you are, if anyone can do it, it's a Taurus. You are tenacious. You can get this stuff done. So that is your reading. And if you would like a personal and private reading, please go to AvaTrudyVirtualTarot.com, purchase a reading, send your questions to myvirtualtarot@gmail.com. And Ava is also doing headliner readings, as I had mentioned, and they are posting now. And so you have lots of opportunity to watch lots of readings. Double the fun now. The only other thing I want to mention is check out Ava's Health and Fitness Kitchen. Oh yes, and please, if you would like to read tarot and have a playlist on our channel, I would love to feature you. Varouche Tarot emailed yesterday or made a comment, and I commented back, and we had a little session, and I am so hoping that Varouche Tarot will join us so that I can post her. She's just fabulous, and so we are really looking to collaborate and promote other, not only tarot readers, but numerologists, astrologists, hypnotherapists. Please send your videos anyway to myvirtualtarot@gmail. All you have to do is upload them to YouTube, send a link, and we're going to look through them, and we're going to post some of them, and we'll email you, of course, and let you know. But excited about that. So there you go. There's your mid-month reading. Love you much. Mwah.